Hello there. You must be Hazardous FDM, right? Welcome to Calvada Meadows. I'm Tex, the owner of this aero club. Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot license. Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience by taking people out on first flights. But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft and the local surroundings. Welcome to the apron. This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight preparations?
Check. Hello? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, did I fix it? Oh! Awesome. Okay. So it's not in the game as an issue, it was part of the software streaming. Okay. I see what the problem was. Okay. Well, now that we got that working. And I have friggin' communication. God, that was stupid.
Today we'll be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school.
Okay.
Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine. Climbs well and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride. I'm ready if you are, so hop in and buckle up. Let the good times roll.
Okay. I'm supposed to like walk around and do stuff, right? Have like...
I know the plane is majestic, but you should see it in the air. Get inside, so we can get started.
Okay. Well... Can I get in? How do I get in? How do I get inside? Or is there... Because... How do I get inside? Is there like a button I need to press, or... Oh! Oh!
Welcome aboard.
Okay.
While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan. After taking off, we will climb to 4,200 feet above sea level, and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view. Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us?
Start the engine. How? How do I do that? I can press a button. What does this do? Where's altimeters, avionics, fuel pump? That sounded important. Radio, taxi lights. Boop. Navigation lights? Sure. Strobe lights? Probably not. Where... What? Okay, there's gotta be like a... what's this? Fuel selector? Fuel valve? Okay. How about a hint? I want to know how to do it. I don't want to just like complete the thing. Course setting, okay. Altitude. Isn't there just a button? Can I just like push a button to start this thing, or what's going on? Flaps? That's good to know where that is. How about, hey guy, What button? Tell me the button. What is this? Quick tour around. Can I zoom? Oh. Scrolly wheel. Here we go. Here you can plan your next flight. Check the navigation map and check. Okay. That's not what I want to get into right now. That sounds confusing. Well, I guess I'm going to have to Control E this. I wish I knew what
Perfect.
button.
The wind is from 164 degrees direction with a speed of 2 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 15. Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
Taxi. Yeah, my co-pilot does not know what he's doing, otherwise he would have instructed me on how to turn on the frickin' plane.
Alright, now comes the fun part. After releasing the brakes and applying full power, we will speed up and take off once we reach 55 knots airspeed.
I saw the brakes.
We will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns.
Okay.
Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming. I am here to help.
Are you
Release the
though?
parking brakes, otherwise we're not going anywhere.
Are you though? Because you didn't even tell me how to turn on the fucking plane, man. God, you suck. Parking brake.
Good. Ready for takeoff? Apply full power to get us moving.
Okay. Oh, I see.
You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on the
Uh-oh.
runway during takeoff.
Oh, yeah? Will ya? Do I just pull this back? Oh, shit! Oh, no. Oh, no. I crashed.
Release the parking brakes, otherwise we're not going anywhere.
Okay. Alright. Parking brake off.
Good. Ready for takeoff? Apply full power to get us moving.
Boop. We'll get it. We'll get this. Oh, we're there. Oh, I can use the controller. That's what's vibrating. Oh, that's gentle.
We have reached 55 knots. Pull the
Oh.
yoke a little bit to lift off.
Oh! We're off the ground. Oh, shit.
Don't pull on the yoke too much, or we'll lose speed. Keep the nose of the aircraft just above the horizon.
Thanks for telling me.
We are 300 feet above the ground. I will retract the flaps. You keep climbing.
Oh,
We are
I'm
approaching
climbing.
our first turn. As you'll see, the Cessna 172 requires very little yoke movement to turn.
Uh-huh. I already noticed that. Do I fly through the box? Fly through the box. Through the box. We can do this. Everything's fine.
Keep climbing and prepare for the next turn.
Climbing, I'm going right through the middle.
This is a good climbing angle, Try to visually remember it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, turn left again. We are almost there. Remember, we need to climb to 4,200 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above the traffic pattern.
S-
I love the weather today. The clouds are beautiful, aren't they?
how about less weather and
There
more
we are,
instruction?
for
Okay.
1,200 feet above sea level.
I
and
don't care,
500
dude.
feet above the traffic pattern. We have safe separation with the other airplanes. Look around. See our airport? Let's fly over it.
I see. I assume that's where we crashed the first time. Cool. You can see some things. Head towards the airport. Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised this is going as well as. Oh, I see where my
Awesome.
altitude is.
I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view. Well done.
Guy.
I believe you have a talent for piloting. I hope you enjoyed the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
But we just passed the airport.
I'm glad that we flew together today. This might be the first chapter in your pilot's journey, if you want to embark on it. Let's catch up at our headquarters.
Ooh.
You seem
Trophy.
comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time.
PPL, personal pilot's license, I assume?
There's a
that's-
laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a look.
Okay. Certification.
Here you can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career. Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license. All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
Okay. So, did I assume I need to do this one?
Welcome to Sedona. I'm Captain Jess Molina, and I'll be your instructor.
Okay.
For this lesson, we're going to start on the ground and focus on some basic concepts. Fundamentals every pilot needs to know before hitting the skies.
Maybe you should have started with
This is your plane, a classic, the Cessna 172. Take a look around it. In the simulator, anytime you want, you can easily switch to cursor mode. The cursor is handy for interacting with menus and cockpit controls or instruments. As you can see, activating the cursor also displays the toolbar at the top of the screen. The toolbar is a quick access menu that allows you to control various aspects of the simulation. Try to find and open the controls panel.
Well, I can see it, but... Uh-huh.
The controls panel is a useful reminder of the button layout for the devices you're currently using. Now try to find and open the camera panel in the toolbar.
Camera panel. Camera. Okay. Are you gonna tell me what's next? Okay. But I did. Are you gonna give me any more information? Because I did that. I opened the camera panel in the toolbar. Or
The
is it
camera
this?
panel allows you
Oh.
to access the various views and camera modes of the simulation. Go ahead and close all the panels for now. Right now, we are in the external view mode. Let's
Uh-huh.
switch to cockpit view next.
How did I do that?
In front of you is the yoke, the primary means of controlling the aircraft. In the simulation, you will be controlling the aircraft with your peripherals of choice. So, let's hide the yoke for now. Alright, as we've seen, when you want to look around you, it's easy to rotate the camera. But you can also move it freely in the cockpit to get a better view of anything you want to see. Even through a window to look outside.
Okay. So that's what those do. Boop, 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 boop.
Now, reset the camera to its original position. Alright, that covers all the main camera functions available in the simulation. Try to familiarize yourself with them a bit more, then reset the camera to its original position whenever you're done. Great.
You know, it would have been nice if they would have started with that instead of just putting me in an airplane and be like, okay, take off. Good luck.
Let's get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 172, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies. In front of you is the yoke. The yoke is like a steering wheel, more or less. Turn it left or right to control the ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns. Look at the trailing edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons. Okay,
Yeah, I understand
now, the difference between the yoke and a steering wheel is you can pull or push on the yoke.
that.
This controls
that
the
moves the
elevator
back
at the back of the
dealies.
aircraft to
Yeah,
make it
see?
climb or descend. Look at the horizontal stabilizer while you pull on the yoke. You can see how it affects the elevator. Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Down at your feet are the rudder pedals. They steer the aircraft when you're on the ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes. In the air, they control the rudder at the end of the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. This is mostly for small corrections, for coordinating turns or compensating for a plane's tendency to pull left during takeoffs and climbs. Look at the vertical tail while operating the pedals to see the effect on the rudder. Great. Last but not least, the throttle is located near the center of the cockpit. Pushing forward will increase power, pulling back will decrease power. First, look at the throttle and select it. Keep it selected and push it forward to increase power. Power is increased. Now pull it back to decrease power.
Oh,
Power is
yeah.
decreased. Now we'll do the same without focusing on it. Deselect the throttle. Look away from the throttle and increase power.
Yeah, but what?
Set your throttle to idle. Excellent.
Oh, I see.
When the engine is on, you'll be able to see the power change on your RPM indicator.
Where?
You will find it on your PFD screen
this thing,
in the top
okay.
left corner.
That right there?
This tells
Okay.
you how fast the engine is spinning in hundreds of revolutions per minute. Next, take a look at your current speed on the airspeed indicator. It's on the left on your PFD screen.
The what? Oh, this thing.
It measures the speed in knots. To check your altitude, look to the altimeter. It's on the right on your PFD screen. Not all aircraft have integrated screens with all this information. A lot of them rely on analog instruments. You can find the analog versions of the airspeed indicator and the altimeter just above the throttle. They are respectively on the left and right.
Okay.
The analog altimeter has 3 hands similar to a clock. The long, thick pointer indicates 100-foot intervals. The short, thick one is 1,000-foot intervals, and the long, thin one counts 10,000-foot intervals. That's all for today.
I'm not gonna remember
Next
that.
time, we'll see how it feels in the air.
Next. Is it going? Or is it like loading or something? What's going on? Hello? Okay. Then I will come back and restart it. Yeah, I think there was a problem.
To help demonstrate pitch, I've drawn 3 lines on the windshield. Notice how the middle line matches the horizon while we're flying level? This is the cruise attitude. The lower dotted line is the climb attitude, and the upper one is the descent attitude. Let's dig deeper into what that means. Pull back gently on the yoke until the climb attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude. According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude. But we're losing airspeed, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb. Excellent. That's good. Keep working on it. You'll get better. Now, let's level back out. Go ahead and gently pull back on the yoke. Our speed is increasing and our altitude is stable. When the climb attitude line matches the horizon, maintain that attitude. That's good. That's okay. Push gently on the yoke until the descent attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude. Go ahead and gently pull back on the yoke. As expected, with a nose-down attitude, our altitude is decreasing while our speed is picking up. When the climb attitude line matches the horizon, maintain that attitude. That's good. Keep working on it. You'll get better. Okay, bring us back to level flight. Now your speed is decreasing and your altitude is stable. Go ahead and gently pull back on the yoke. Nice. That's good. That's okay. When the climb attitude line matches the horizon, maintain that attitude. Try to make only small adjustments to your pitch to avoid overcorrection.
So don't do this.
You put your plane in a dangerous situation. Go ahead and gently pull back on the yoke.
So I had to. She told me. She said
Okay,
it.
bring us
I had
back
no
to level
choice.
flight. When the climb attitude line matches the horizon, maintain that attitude. Now your speed is decreasing and your altitude is stable. That's okay. Try to make only small adjustments to your pitch to avoid overcorrection.
She said something. I had to do it, you know. Can't help myself. Okay, rolling.
For this lesson, we're going to use a line drawn on the windshield to indicate the cruise attitude. I've also added another dotted line to help you bank properly for left turns. Gently move the yoke to the left until the dotted line matches up with the horizon.
That's
Then
what I
maintain
figured.
that bank.
Didn't you make me do this in the first flight?
That's
Kinda
good.
Forced me to it.
Watch your altitude. It wasn't constant during the turn. Now, let's see you level back out. All right. For the next step, turning to the right, Let's see how you do on your own, without any markings. You can see a series of notches representing 10-degree increments on the attitude indicator part of your PFD. As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees. Start banking right until you're lined up with the second notch to the right on the attitude indicator.
Way ahead of you.
Maintain that 20-degree bank while remaining at the same altitude until I ask you to stop. Nice. Level us back out now.
Nice.
That's good. Remember to maintain altitude while leveling off. Remember, during a turn the aircraft tends to sink, you need to pull on the yoke to compensate.
That wasn't too bad. Oh, so close to an A. Now we're getting complicated.
Let's talk about the throttle. If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you. Full control over the power output of the engine. In the Cessna 172, that relates directly to the RPM displayed on the tachometer on the PFD. Pull back on the throttle to reduce RPM to 1800. Look how your speed and altitude are also decreasing. That's okay. Okay, let's throttle back up to 2,400 revolutions per minute. Your speed is increasing now. As long as you maintain the same attitude, your altitude will keep climbing as well. Nice. You did well, but you can do better. Practice getting comfortable with the relationship between the throttle and RPM.
Jeez.
The art of maneuvering a plane through the air isn't a mystery to you anymore. Now it's time to test the skills you've learned. As you can see, we're cruising at 6,000 feet on a north heading of 360 degrees. Start by descending to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly heading. While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed. While descending,
Whoa.
reduce throttle to avoid overspeed.
I did, yo.
That's good. Now climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading. On the Cessna 172, you need full power to climb effectively. That's good. The turn was good, but try to climb faster in the future. Alright, next exercise. Maintain your heading of 180 degrees, stay at 6,000 feet, and adjust your airspeed to 80 knots. That's good. Your speed was well managed, but your altitude needs to be more accurate. You did well, but you can do better.
Thanks for the confidence, bitch. Jeez. So I'm a steady B-rated pilot. Okay. So we're going to learn how to prep the plane for flight.
Hello. Today, we're going to go over all the steps that precede turning on your engine. Those steps are essential to ensure your aircraft's integrity and that everything is in order for a smooth and seamless flight. First of all, stretch your legs a bit and take a look at your aircraft and your surroundings. We never took much time to look at our aircraft from the outside, so take your time if you want to inspect it.
So first,
You might have noticed some extra bits on your aircraft.
already
These are the
done.
covers and chocks. Covers are installed when the plane is not in use and are meant to avoid damaging its sensitive parts. Chocks are there to immobilize the aircraft. You'll need to remove them before takeoff. And we're done for the outside. Now that we're sure your aircraft is functional and ready to taxi, let's check the inside. Let's get to the matter at hand. You've been given an EFB, also referred to as an electronic flight bag. It's a tablet
Huh?
that stores critical flight information and is
That-
the ideal tool to prepare your flight plans and enhance your piloting experience. Open it and take a look. Feel free to follow a quick guided tour of its features. The EFB features an interactive map, a flight plan editor, aircraft and current
Oh.
flight information, a nav log as well as fuel and payload options. The EFB has plenty to offer, but if you want to get directly into the action, you can turn it off after you finish the quick tour. It seems like we're all clear on the checklist. Now start this pretty bird up.
Are you going to show me where the Listen, bitch. You gotta fucking tell me where the power button is on this thing, okay? This is the second time you've put me in a frickin' plane and not told me how to turn this damn thing on. This is getting old, okay? Magneto. All right. Oh,
Now that we've covered all the
so
preparation,
those went up.
let's get to the good stuff.
That thing
Shall we?
changed, and that went in. Why didn't you show me that? Why aren't you telling me how to turn on the frickin' plane? These airline or training pilots are getting under my skin here. Give me just a moment here. Okay. Taxi.
Let's take a moment to talk about taxiing.
Uh-huh.
Taxiing refers to moving the aircraft on the ground under its own power.
No, you don't
In
say.
particular, getting from the ramp out to the hold short point on the edge of the runway.
Uh-huh.
Steering on the ground is managed through the rudder pedals.
Uh-huh.
That's right, unlike driving a car,
These two hickeys
we
down
turn
here.
by using our feet. Okay, ready? With the throttle idle, release your parking brake. Okay. Now, gently increase throttle to get the aircraft moving. Go easy on your throttle. Use your rudder pedal to turn left and enter the taxiway. Increase throttle to gain forward momentum and then reduce RPM accordingly to match a fast walking speed while taxiing. Now, test the brakes.
Test the brakes. Brake. Now, see, lady.
Unfortunately, one of your wheels crossed out of the taxiway. Now,
Tell
test
me
the
where
brakes.
the brake is. There's a brake right here.
Good. Brakes checked.
Uh-huh.
Taxi to the next exit, then come to a stop. Remember to control your speed with throttle and brakes.
Really?
See the crossing in front of us. Stop before
God.
it, as if traffic was coming off the runway.
And go. Go. Go.
Watch your speed. Unfortunately,
What?
one of your wheels crossed out of the taxiway.
No, it didn't. Don't lie to me. I was
Taxi to the next exit, then come to a stop. Remember to control your speed with throttle and brakes. See the crossing in front of us. Stop before it, as if traffic was coming off the runway. Unfortunately, one of your wheels crossed out of the taxiway. All right, taxi to holding point Alpha 1 next. It's at the far end of the airport, near the head of runway 21. Stay as close as possible to the taxiway center, marked by the yellow line, and watch your speed.
Okay. Gas it. Gas it. Go. Is my brake on? Why am I not moving? Did you break my plane? What'd you do? Why am I not moving? What'd you do? The brake is off. What'd you do to my plane? There's a key to turn. I didn't even never noticed. What'd you do? You broke my plane, lady. I gassed it. Brake is off. Full power. Oh.
Mind your speed. Aircraft are difficult to maneuver on the ground. Watch your speed.
Oop. Okay. We're going somewhere now, ladies and gentlemen.
After the right turn, come to a stop before the hold short point, in prep for takeoff. Mind your speed. Aircraft are difficult to maneuver on the ground. Watch your speed.
Brake!
You've mastered that lesson.
Ha!
The next
Ha!
challenge will be to keep the aircraft
Yeah.
under control while at full throttle for takeoff.
It's about time she said something nice to me. About to choke this bitch out. Oh, I finally got an A rating for something? Okay, so I'm gonna climb. Take off. Take off time.
There's an old saying I like. A mile of road will take you a mile. A mile of runway will take you anywhere. Taking off isn't hard, but there are a few key points to remember. First, we always take off into the wind, which won't be an issue on a calm day like today. Second, before we enter a runway, we always make sure it's clear. Check to
No
the right
shit.
to see if a vehicle is on the runway. And to the left to make
Uh-huh.
sure no other planes are approaching.
Just like crossing a road, huh? Low IQ individual. Come on now. We'll give it some gas, right?
Check that the runway is clear.
I already did.
Runway numbers are not arbitrary. Each number matches the first two number of the runway's compass bearing, rounded to the nearest 10 degrees.
Right, I do know that.
For
actually.
example, a runway orientated towards the north would be numbered 36, which is 360 degrees on a compass. Everything looks good, no cross traffic. Go ahead and taxi into position. Now slowly taxi onto the runway and align the plane with the center line. Then stop your plane just after the number 21. Let's position the plane for takeoff.
Oh. Break.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Turn into a
Apply
Chuck
full
Yeager
power,
over here.
and I'll walk you through the takeoff as we go.
Okay. Max power. Full power.
Use your rudder to stay on the center line, and keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots. Good. Now, gently pull back on the yoke. And we're airborne. Line up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple of inches above the horizon. That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude. Maintain 75 knots, and we'll reach our target altitude of 5,500 feet in no time. Focus on flying straight. Use your rudders to remove the left yaw our plane has when climbing. You can see your current yaw input by looking at the MFD slip skid indicator. Maintain 75 knots and climb to 5,500 feet.
It's hard to hit that 75 knots while climbing. I'm already at full power.
Okay, 5,500 feet. You've reached your target altitude. Good job.
Okay. landing sounds dangerous.
For this landing exercise, I want you to focus on the yoke only. We're close enough to the runway to land safely without adding any throttle. Maintain a speed of around 65 knots. Pitch down if you're going too slow. Pitch up if you're too fast. Keep your airspeed at 65 knots. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare. To flare means to raise the nose of the aircraft to slow your descent for a softer landing, but without ever leveling off or climbing. The main landing gear will touch down before the nose wheel does. We're coming up on flare height. Resist the temptation to pull back. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on...
Okay.
For this landing exercise, I want you to focus on the yoke only. We're close enough to the runway to land safely without adding any throttle. Maintain a speed of around 65 knots. Pitch down if you're going too slow. Pitch up if you're too fast.
Thanks for
Keep your
trying,
airspeed
man.
at 65 knots.
Things are...
When you're 10
I'm
feet above the
improving.
runway, it's time to flare.
I know it doesn't
To
look
flare
like
means
it,
to raise the
but
nose of the aircraft to slow your descent for a softer landing, but
Appreciate
without
it.
ever leveling off or climbing. The main landing gear will touch down before the nose wheel does.
I'm gonna run into this
We're
frickin'
coming
fence.
up on flare height. Now, focus...
Oh my god. Alright. We got this. I got this. This one's it. Third time's a charm, I promise. I got it. I got it. I
For this
nosed over
landing
the first
exercise,
one,
I want you
fell
to
short
focus
the
on the
second
yoke
one.
only.
Now I know.
We're close enough to the runway to land safely without adding
I
any
tried going
throttle.
too slow into it that
Maintain
time.
a speed
Now-
of
now I
around
know.
65 knots. Pitch down if you're going too slow. Pitch up if you're too fast.
This is actually really fun though. I'm enjoying myself. I wish they would tell me how to turn on the damn plane now. Nobody's told me how to do that.
Keep your airspeed at 65 knots. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare. To flare means to raise the nose of the aircraft to slow your descent for a softer landing, but without ever leveling off or climbing. The main landing gear will touch down before the nose wheel does. We're coming up on flare height. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it. Resist the temptation to pull back. Nice. Now, apply the brakes progressively to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line.
You did it. I told you this one would be it. we're fine.
Well done.
Everything's fine.
But there's room for improvement. Keep in
You-
mind
you
that
know what?
approaching the runway at the right speed is key to a
Fine.
good landing.
Room for improvement. I know. Damn. I'm trying. There's that steady B pilot again. I'll accept it because I was normally like a CD student in school, so that's still above my grade. Focus throttle management, okay. Alright. Throttle management. PC specs, I got 32 gig of RAM, an RX 6700 XT 12 gig graphics card, and what was it? It's a Ryzen 7 7700X. So not
In the
bad.
first part of this landing exercise, I want you to stay on the glide path by using the throttle. You can make small corrections with the yoke to stay aligned with the runway. Smooth action on the throttle is key for remaining on the correct glide path. If you find yourself too high, reduce your power. If you're too low, increase it. Remember though, always make soft corrections. You don't want to overcompensate.
It's not bad. I wish I had a slightly better graphics card, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, I built it myself.
Now you can use the elevator to land.
Oh, 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 oh!
Reduce throttle to idle. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it.
Oh!
Nice. Now, apply
Yeah.
the brakes to slow us down
Yeah.
and bring the plane to a stop.
Stop! Stop! Yes, ma'am! Oh! Oh, what now?
That was excellent.
What now? Give me an A! Give me an A! I deserve an A. What? Yeah! Yeah, that's right. That's right. Improvements. But is there no? Okay, there we go. I was like, no. Well, let me. Final approach. Didn't we just do this? Yeah, I built my computer about a year ago. I kind of wish I had a little bit more RAM too, but with the price of RAM, that shit's not happening.
My first instructor used to say, the best part of flying is landing in one piece. Today, you're in charge of bringing us in for a safe landing. And I've already set us up in landing configuration at 65 knots with 20 degrees of flaps. Keep your aim point on the runway threshold. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare.
Okay, that's good to know, man. Just don't want to slam into the ground. But I assume. Otherwise, you know, the wings fall off. We're okay. Everything's fine. Hold on to your cups, passengers. Hold your tits, bitch. Coming in hot.
Reduce throttle to idle. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it. Nice. Now, apply the brakes progressively to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line. You did well, but you can do better.
What's a fork drift?
Keep in mind that approaching the runway at the right speed is key to a good landing.
Fork drift, when you miss your mouth eating food. I don't know. Yeah, there's that B student again. Downwind. Okay, so I go around, slowly decreasing altitude as I turn and make my landing. I think this is fairly straightforward. We'll see if I can crash the plane or not.
Okay, we're currently flying on the downwind leg at the standard traffic pattern altitude of 6,000 feet.
Uh-huh.
It's a flight path parallel to the landing runway, but in the opposite direction.
Right there. Uh-huh.
In downwind, you want to start preparing for landing. That means setting your speed and flaps configuration. We are passing the end of the runway, so go ahead and reduce RPM to 1700. It will help you to slow you down to 80 knots and begin your descent. The flaps provide extra lift at the expense of additional drag. This extra lift allows flying at a lower airspeed. Flaps allow for smoother and shorter landings. Go ahead and extend 10 degrees of flaps, all while maintaining current speed.
What? Is that enough? Whoa. That's what you get. Right there.
Turn left onto the base leg.
Everything's fine.
Try to keep our speed around 75 knots. Keep an eye on the runway as we get ready for our final turn. Turn left onto final. Make your left turn onto final. Make your left turn onto final.
Oh, shit.
Stall. Stall.
Okay.
Keep a stabilized approach with 65 knots airspeed and prepare for landing. Use throttle and flaps as required to adjust the glide slope.
500.
Seem like we're a little low. I can't see. I can't see. Listen, lady.
Apply the brakes and stop the plane.
Listen here, lady. I can't believe that. All right.
Okay, we're currently flying on
Starting
the
over.
downwind leg at the standard traffic pattern altitude of 6,000 feet. It's a flight path parallel to the landing runway, but in the opposite direction. In downwind, you want to start preparing for landing. That means setting your speed and flaps configuration. We are passing the end of the runway, so go ahead and reduce RPM to 1700. It will help you to slow you down to 80 knots and begin your descent. The flaps provide extra lift at the expense of additional drag. This extra lift allows flying at a lower airspeed. Flaps allow for smoother and shorter landings. Go ahead and extend 10 degrees of flaps, all while maintaining current speed.
That's what you get.
You need to stay in the pattern for the sake of this exercise. Turn left onto the base leg. Try to keep our speed around 75 knots. Turn left onto final. Keep an eye on the runway as we get ready for our final turn. Keep a stabilized approach with 65 knots airspeed and prepare for landing.
Oh yeah,
Use
this
throttle
one's
and
it.
flaps as required to adjust the glide slope.
500.
Oh yeah, we got it this time, fellas.
Apply the brakes and stop the plane.
Woohoo! Oh, come on.
That was all right. A little more practice will help your act. Okay, we're currently flying on the
So
downwind
trick
leg
is
at the standard traffic
I'm
pattern
not really
altitude of
listening much to
6,000
her
feet.
anymore.
It's a flight path parallel to the landing runway, but in the opposite direction. In downwind, you want to start preparing for landing. That means setting your speed and flaps configuration. We are passing the end of the runway, so go ahead and reduce RPM to 1700.
I'm not going to 1700
It
yet.
will help you to slow you down to 80 knots and begin your descent. The
Going
flaps
about
provide
19.
extra lift at the expense of additional drag. This extra lift allows flying at a lower airspeed. Flaps allow for smoother and shorter landings. Go ahead and extend 10 degrees of flaps, all while maintaining current speed. We We will turn to the base leg when the end of the runway is at a 45-degree angle behind us.
Flaps are at exactly 10.
Turn left onto the base leg.
Not reducing throttle yet.
Try to keep our speed around 75 knots. Keep an eye on the runway as we get ready
Now
for our
I
final
will.
turn. Turn left onto final. Keep a stabilized approach with 65 knots airspeed and prepare for landing. Use throttle and flaps as required to adjust the glide slope.
Five hundred.
Whoa.
Apply the brakes and stop the plane.
Oh.
You followed the traffic pattern well. Good job.
Yeah. No problem. We're making progress. Figuring this out. If anybody is enjoying this as much as I am, please feel free to subscribe, hit that like button. Definitely helps out my self-esteem. First solo flight. So we're going to take off, circle around, and probably crash back onto the runway. Got it.
It's time. Your first solo flight. I'll be watching from the ground, in radio contact if you need me, but something tells me you won't. Your goal is to complete Sedona's left-hand traffic pattern on your own. Remember everything we covered in our previous sessions, and you'll be just fine. Good luck. See you on the other side.
Okay, give it the beans. First solo flight. Here we go. Whoa. We are off the ground. came in too hot. I know what my problem was though. Had my throttle too high. Oh, you're gonna make me start all over? Just start me up at the checkpoint where I was doing just fine.
Goal is to complete Sedona's left-hand traffic pattern on your own. Remember everything we covered in our previous sessions, and you'll be just fine.
I was
Good
doing
luck.
just fine.
See you on the other side.
I was doing great. I was doing fantastic. think we did it. Did it. Yeah. Yeah.
I think a bit more practice may be a good idea. You're on your way to becoming one hell of a pilot.
Did it. Give me my license. I didn't quite get a B on that one. Should I do it? I have to take the exam. I have to buy it. I get to retry it for free if I fail. Okay, that's good. Okay.
It's time. Your first ever check ride. Start by removing the covers and chocks, then join me inside. Your goal is to complete a left-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings and you'll be fine. Now, show me the best traffic pattern that you've got. Seven 4 Papa traffic. Cessna November 66726 is taxiing to runway 15, 74 Papa.
Whatever that means. Yes. Final test. We got this.
Seven 4 Papa traffic. Cessna November 66726. Taking off runway 15. Left closed traffic. 7 4 Papa.
Jeez.
Seven 4 Papa traffic. Cessna November 66726. 1 miles northeast. 3900. Inbound to land. Runway 15. 7 4 Papa.
Oh, shucks. Oh, it
Don't
it
sink.
started me
Don't
here.
sink. don't sink, 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 don't sink,
Okay.
don't sink,
We're okay.
don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink,
What does that mean?
don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
7-4 Papa traffic. Cessna November 66726 is on final. Runway 15. To land. 7-4 Papa.
Don't sink, 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 don't sink.
Oh. Okay. Landed. Did it.
Seven 4 Papa traffic. Cessna November 66726 is taxiing to parking. 7-4 Papa.
Wait, so I gotta turn all the way around? Okay. Did we do it?
Great job. There's always room for improvement, right?
Sure. Did I get it? Did I get a C? Oh, yeah, I did good. I did it. I got my license. Yay. It only took me 2 hours. Let's see what we got here. We got all these planes. And a helicopter. I like the look of this Diamond Aircraft EA-40. It's a pretty snazzy looking thing. This Robin DR-400's nice looking too. Sweet.
Congratulations on passing your PPL exam. Hopefully that's the first of many steps on your career path. Your PPL allows you to fly recreationally and begin to build up your flight hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience. Let's go back to headquarters and review the specializations. Board to learn more. As you can see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your PPL is the first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area. As you build up your flight hours and earn more certifications, other specializations will become available. Take a look around. Then when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available.
Okay. Well, this is all locked, so you're not giving me much of a choice, right? It's going to be a while before I hit any of those. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to do these? Oh, I see.
On this map, you can see all the missions currently available to you. There's one mission currently available. Select it now.
What is it for? That's it? She just wants to go in a circle around the airport?
Everything's ready, John. You can initiate boarding. Okay, on their way.
Okay, Sarah, I hope you have your brown bag. 'Cause this could get bumpy.
Hey, Captain. This is the moment we get to share our passion. Today, you're flying with a town member celebrating a special day. Sarah, over our very own region. I'm sure you'll have a great time with her. She's super nice and curious to know more about the world of aviation. Has your passenger fastened her seatbelt? Then you're ready to depart. Let's do it. (7-4 Papa traffic. Cessna November Tree 2644 is taxiing to runway 15, 7-4 Papa.
Hi, thanks for taking me aboard. I'm Sarah. I'm thrilled to fly over Pahrump with you. So many memories in this area. Flying over all these familiar places is going to be quite something.
What are you doing, car? I was speeding. She got mad at me for speeding.
Seven 4 Papa traffic. Cessna November Tree 2644. Taking off runway 15, straight out departure. 7 4 Papa.
It's a bit scary, but still exciting. Mostly exciting.
Oh, you have no idea yet.
That moment when the wheels leave the ground feels a bit surreal. I need to show this to the family. Hey, that's Pahrump. We've got such a clear view from here. I love it. So, the sky over our region is like your office, Captain. My granddad is fond of aviation. He would have loved this job.
Welcome back, aviators. Are you okay, Sarah? Ready to give it a go again?
Fantastic flight. 5 stars. Would totally recommend it.
Seven 4 Papa traffic. Cessna November Tree 2644. 2 miles southeast, 3700, inbound to land. Runway 15, 74 Papa.
Hey, it's shaking! What's with the turbulence? Should I be worried? 500. A bit of a bumpy ride on the way down, but we're here.
Seven 4 Papa traffic. Cessna November Tree 2644 is taxiing to parking. 7-4 Papa.
The guest probably expected something more spectacular to celebrate this day, but you've got a few adjustments left to make it right. So keep pushing, okay?
I didn't kill her. That's enough, right? Success. I'm an official pilot now. A C. A B. Hey. Alright. Again with the B student. Level 2.
Nice work completing your first mission. Continue building your flight hours by completing more missions, and you'll be ready to move onto your CPL in no time.
Awesome. Well, I think we'll call it there for now. I got my pilot's license, and I completed my first mission without killing the passenger. Huge progress. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like and subscribe. And until next time, have a great one. try not to crash your plane.